In this video, we're going to look at sharing a recipe from your iPad to your desktop. And you can see I have a recipe already showing on my iPad. So the first thing we need to do is make sure the cookbook this is in is shared. So tap on the cookbook icon at the top of the screen, and you can see that the information that comes up that says that this cookbook is currently shareable. If it wasn't, what you would do is tap on the edit button, and then you can switch the share cookbook on or off. But let's leave that on and then just save and tap back on the main screen. The next thing we need to do is just switch the transmit button on the iPad, which is this transmit button at the top right hand corner. So just tap that and it becomes animated. And that's all you need to do from your iPad. Now switch to your desktop and you can see I have 3 cookbooks open here. So let's enter the cookbook library, pressing the Enter Library button at the bottom, and we're going to select Other Cookbooks. The first thing it's doing is having a look to see if there's any cookbooks available for download off the TheRecipeManager website. We're not interested in that feature, so we'll select the Sharing tab at the top, and now you can see the cookbook that we shared on the iPad. Now I just want to import one of the recipes, so let's press the View Recipes button, and you can see all the recipes that are available for import, and the list will scroll down. Let's import the haddock recipe. So select the import button, and it's now asking me which cookbook I wish to save it into. I'm going to save it into the recipes from iPad cookbook. Select the tick, and it's now imported that recipe in. Let's close this window, and we can see that this is the recipe that we just imported. Now if you've amended a recipe on an iPad, then you can still import that recipe into the cookbook, even if the recipe of the same name is already there. So let's select Other Cookbooks again, and then we're going to select the Sharing tab again, and View Recipes. Now you can see this recipe has got a tick next to it, which means it's already imported, but we can import it again. So perhaps you've made some changes to the ingredients on this or a serving suggestion on your iPad. You can either import it into the same book, or if you wish, we can import it into a different cookbook, which is what we've done there. So again, we'll close that window, and if we have a look at the list, you can see that the recipe is now in there twice. But as you select the recipe, you'll see the current cookbook changes to show you which cookbook that recipe is in.